Greetings, YouTube. Happy Wednesday. You are looking at what is by far, hands down, the worst value in the game. And I can't believe they keep bringing this back, especially after yesterday, right? For $49.99, you will see this afternoon when I compile all 85 examples that I went hours through in the past 24 hours because I received a record amount of screenshots and videos from summoners who pulled just incredible jaw-dropping luck from the new bundle that hit the game yesterday, for those of you at least who were uncollected and above. But the day after, this is what some people call like the ugly deal, as in it's so ugly, Kabam is almost using this to convince you that this is an average deal. So if they bring out something that is actually average, but compared to this, it looks really great. So I don't know if that's true or not, because every time I see these, at least a couple people message me that they bought 3 of them, right? That they actually got $120 worth of this. The same people that say it's too expensive to pay $60 for 2 Tier 2 alphas are the people who will pay twice as much to get 3 4-star champions. It makes zero sense to me, and yet it is what it is. You do get 2,500 5-star shards from this per deal and 3 of the 30% greater champion boost, so at least there is some value in that. But this price point is just far too high. Or keep in mind, for $50, especially if you're Cavalier now, that should almost guarantee you at least 1 5-star. Yesterday's deal, on average, I saw a lot of people pull, including myself, right? At least 1 5-star for $49.99. This is $10 less than that, and the only guarantee for a 5-star is 1/4 of a basic crystal or 2,500 shards. That just doesn't do it in 2019. Heck, it didn't do it in 2018 because you scroll down and you only have a 1 out of 5 shot to get a 5-star, which if the pool was the best 5 stars possible, that is still really, really low for $40. But it becomes much worse when you consider that many of these champions you would not want as a 5-star, though I have to say at least several of these will make or break your account if you land on them. So if you ask me, would you pay $40? Like, let's just say this was a 5-star crystal. That's really my argument. If the game wants to take this to the next level, increase the price point by $10 and make it a guaranteed 5-star, right? If you say for $49.99, which if the game's going to 6 stars and it's true that Act 6 ends up having certain paths that you can't even bring 5 stars in, then this kind of thing should be a guaranteed 5-star for $49.99. So let's just ask ourselves, right? Would I pay $49.99 for a guaranteed 5-star of the following? Emma Frost? Absolutely. Korg for defense? Absolutely. Domino? Yes. Iron Man Infinity War? Yes. Doc Ock? I say no to that. Quake? Yes. Spider-Man Symbiote? No. Morningstar? Absolutely. Bishop? No. Magic? Absolutely. Red Hulk? Maybe. Taskmaster? No. Juggernaut? Hell no. Miles Morales? No. Spider-Man? Hyperion? Absolutely. Sentinel? Absolutely. Black Panther Civil War? Nope. Mordo? No. Spider-Man Classic? If you could awaken him, I guess, maybe, but not $49.99. He's been around too long. Cable? Probably not. Yondu on the fence. Groot? Hell to the no. Why not at least have King Groot in this offer, Kabam? And why not have at least a chance for a 6-star of some of these? Obviously, you're not going to have a 6-star Domino in all of these, but you could, right? You certainly couldn't have a 6-star Spider-Man Stark Enhanced or Iceman because it'll just break the game too much, apparently. But yeah, Iceman, Stark Spidey, Medusa, Void, Mephisto, I think actually might be worth it, but certainly on the lower end. MODOK, yes. Nightcrawler, no. Kingpin, no. Green Goblin, yes. Dormammu, yes. Agent Venom on the fence about, probably not compared to the others. So there you have it. But the 20% drop rate for $40, if you just compare this to yesterday's featured Cavalier Crystal deal, it's a joke, right? It's crazy how much worse the value of this is, and yet what really stinks is that several people are still going to be tempted to buy this, and several might even buy the limit of 3, which, just a quick shout out, when I purchased my bundle yesterday, the server didn't connect, and I was like, that's weird. And then when it finally connected and said purchase has been made, I went back and checked my iTunes, and I was double charged. I was charged $100 for yesterday's $50 bundle. So just be careful. I've heard from a couple of people in both the Google Play and iTunes, of course mine is an iTunes purchase, that for whatever reason you can accidentally be charged multiple times for a limited one-time purchase. So always double check your statement. Even if you're like me and you're using store credit from gift cards, you still don't want to give up $50 of gift card credit for something that should cost you half of what they're charging you. So this is a terrible, awful F deal. This is something that should either be $30 at the most, or it should be $50 for a guaranteed 5-star. Besides that, you just want to save your credit for something that's going to guarantee you more than going to the Marvel Contest of Champions casino and gambling your future in the game on something that has a 1 in 5 chance of even getting you a 5-star. And we've seen several of these champions not be worth the price tag, even if you do get a $40 Groot or a $40 Miles Morales or a $40 Taskmaster, $40 Juggernaut, etc. Just not worth it. So save your money. Remember that deals like yesterday, if you really enjoyed it, and several of you had reasons to after your screenshots were sent to me, they'll be back at some point. So it's better to build up that credit and only go for like the B plus A level deals than go for something that at best is a D minus. But I'm calling a spade a spade. This thing is a flat out F.